Hey there, today we're diving into a fantastic find, the 43-inch Amazon Fire TV. If you're on the hunt for a smart TV that offers incredible value without breaking the bank, you're in for a treat. Let's explore what makes this TV a standout choice for your potential entertainment needs, and I'm going to give you a great idea what it's all about. All right, so obviously this is a day I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Anytime you can unbox and set up a new TV, it's going to be a pretty good day. However, we want to see how good this TV is, what kind of features it includes, and importantly, is it worth your money? So let's check it out. I've been waiting to do this for quite a while. As you can see, I am waiting for you to get into this one. So this is the 43-inch Amazon Fire TV. And I will go through some of the specifications with you in just a few moments. But let's get it out of the box. Let's just get an idea of what it looks like. See how it's going to work here. Just be careful, be safe using those scissors there. So let's see on the top here, we've got it's the power. There's a couple of batteries there, simple remote control. I see a couple of screws in the bag here. Kind of mounting this will be screws for the feet, but I won't be using those. I'm actually going to mount them up on a mount that's already on the wall. It was in a previous video on the channel. We can link to that if you're interested, seeing my dad and I set that up. This doesn't weigh too much. Let's be a little careful here. There we go. Got the TV out of the box. No big deal, just like unboxing a TV, right? Yeah, just got your standard bag. This is like a discounted model. This is just something to hang up on the wall in here. I might do a little bit of gaming on it. It's only 60 hertz, so I think it'll work pretty well for the, for the retro games and that. Remove the screen protector to avoid damaging the screen. Just a simple little peel. I'm going to leave that on until I have it up on the wall so that I don't get my grimy little fingerprints all over it. Just to check out the connectivity here. This one has a direct Ethernet connection. You've got 3 regular HDMI, and this one says HDMI ARC or EARC. Check out what that is. Your regular coaxial cable. You've got the 5-volt USB, an IR emitter, which is I think for the remote control, and a headphone jack, and plus the optical. So yeah, seems pretty good. Lots of HDMI, plus you've got the power here. So I'll set it up and we'll check it out. All right, just want to give you a quick look of what you get in the box here. Of course, we've got the nice Amazon remote control here. Very, very simple, but everything you need. Of course, you'd expect to find those direct buttons to get onto Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, the different apps, and what is this other one here? Oh, Amazon Music. So yeah, simple thing. I'm not using this TV for much other than in the studio, so this should suit my purposes just fine. Just pop it open here. Which way? There we are. Oh, nice. Okay. Get this installed. All right. Simple enough. Just remote control. No big deal. You got the 4 screws here. These are for attaching the feet, which of course I'm not going to be using because we mounted it up on the wall. No big deal. Got a little bit of the wall mounting information, the 300 by 300 VESA mount. A little breakdown of the remote control there for you. Give you an idea of what is available and what you might be interested in using. It's talking about the network setup and how you can use this television in a couple of different methods here, wireless or with your Ethernet connection. I'll probably connect it to Ethernet, but all in all, looking pretty straightforward. All right, so I'd say this is definitely the most stressful part. I'm going to attach the television here to, probably should have 2 people to do this. Just saying. See how we do. Oh yeah. There we go. There we have it. Looking nice. Wow, good stuff. Okay, all right, we'll get it plugged in, and I'm gonna connect it to the computer so we can go through the menus, see what it has to offer, and we'll run through the specs. All right, let's fire it up together for the first time. See what happens. Push that power. There we go. Fire TV is alive. Something we'll just adjust with the mount. All in all, though, just probably gonna take a few minutes to warm up, I'm guessing. All right, there you go. As you would expect, we just need to log in, set up all your regular settings. We got the English for me. So no big deal. We'll connect to the network here. Okay, we got the password in.
I mean, I'm in the same room as the router, so you really would expect that if you're going to get good wireless connection, it's going to be in here. So of course, it's going to do some updates, I think, like the firmware. All right, I do have an Amazon account, but I'm just going to skip it for now, which I think is great. Wish you could just use it in dumb mode, but that's fine for now. I can sign back in later, and I will probably put my account in. Scan for channels. No, we don't have the cable connected. Oh, it really just disconnected me from the network. That's harsh.
All right, and Amazon does mention some of the features of the TV here. You can personalize the Fire TV with the different profiles. You decide what to watch and find your destination to search and discover movies, TV programs. I don't know what the heck that means. Alexa's built in, which is cool if you're using that. I don't often myself use the voice assistant, but it's possible. It says you got an easily navigatable main menu. I would hope so, and that you can customize the apps in the menu, which is nice to not be stuck with things you don't use. And of course, it's all the TV settings, audio display settings, as you would expect. Nothing revolutionary there, Amazon, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so here we are on the main home screen of the TV. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect, this is what you've got hanging up, the Amazon Fire TV here. This is a 43-inch. Not going to be able to get that in the video, but I'll just give you a quick idea here. I've got my account, and then of course we've got the inputs of the television. It's nice to have 4 HDMI and then the regular antenna. Of course, this is where you can put purchases, rentals. It's all Amazon stuff. So, you know, if you're not an Amazon account holder, I don't know that this is necessarily the best TV for you, but for 300 and I think it was 20 bucks, this has been pretty darn great. I have to say, I've been enjoying it a ton. You've got a little search bar here, allows you to find what's on here. I mean, I don't actually watch that much television. As you can see by the way I've organized the apps, YouTube, Netflix, Sportsnet, I'm more likely to watch a YouTube video or a hockey game, honestly. So that's just for me, but you know, for you, it's gonna be absolutely customized for your use. Live TV here. Once again, I don't have any kind of cable package in the house. We just use the internet. And I just want to quickly give you a run through of 2 cool things. One is that you can go into the App Store here and you can add more apps. So I'll just show you quickly what's available. You go down here to the app library and there's a lot. You know, you can scroll down here and just to give you an idea, you know, lots of stuff is featured here. So probably a lot of things you're going to recognize, things you might be looking for, and all categories you can see. There's lots of cool stuff on here. So, you know, it just depends how you use the television. I'm kind of just a simple kind of guy that way. And I'll just give you a quick peek here into the menus to give you an idea of what's going on. Of course, the inputs, as we discussed, there's also a media player if you put a USB stick in, you know, with television or with pictures or videos on it. Then we go back in here, we've got our regular network settings, so nothing to be too surprised with here. You're just going to connect to your Wi-Fi network or otherwise. I'm actually going to connect an Ethernet to this TV here probably in a couple of days. You got the devices and software. This isn't something that I've really had to do. You got the sleep here, whatever you might need. And just to kind of go through the profile, I mean, this is my account. You understand how that works, no big deal. And again, this is an Amazon TV. So once you got the Amazon account, this is just the different profiles on the television, who in your home is using it. We looked at the applications, display and audio. These are just the settings that you're going to find in the TV. You can go through here and just take a quick look at everything. As you can see, the backlighting, HDR settings, all sorts of good stuff here. So, you know, it's a bit of a budget TV, but it still has a lot of options in here. I'm not going to go through every little thing, but to give you an idea of what you might be looking for, there's more to it than meets the eye. You've got the remotes, so of course that's going to come in handy here if that's, you know, for convenience. I'm just using the one that came in the box. It's perfectly fine for me. You can hear it clicking here in the background, but really no big deal. So parental controls, you know, you can lock it out, all of that, no big deal. It gives you a whole bunch of options. I mean, I haven't had a new TV in a long time, and I'm sure for those of you with the high-end fancy stuff, I mean, this is all just stock standard, but I'm actually quite impressed for how reasonably priced this 43-inch 4K TV was, with what I feel is a beautiful picture. It's been super responsive and easy to use, and it's been absolutely wonderful.
And I just wanted to give you a little bit of live price data here. $329 Canadian. It's on sale, 11% off. Regularly priced here, that's $369 as well. They've got the 50-inch model, and you can also go up here to the 55-inch if that suits you a little bit more. It all depends what fits your space and suits your taste. But for me, this is a great value for a straightforward television that does a great job with a beautiful picture. Thank you so much for watching my Amazon Fire TV review. If you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our exciting journey to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and every single one of you makes a difference. Thank you very much. And if you're interested in the 43-inch Amazon Fire TV, check out the link in the description below. It does help the channel if you use that for your purchase, and thank you so much for watching.